let's start looking at that back.
If we must.
So Carcosa got bombed.
Yes, from the roof. From our waterfall reserve access.
Once again, everyone has shown up at Emberfall. They apparently met the fish person as well.
Well, you should hopefully not scar too badly.
But it sounds like they got attacked by the rat thief.
To do with the
And the rat thief is now dead.
some of these cuts, but I'm
So
going
that's
to
why
have
these
your
two are
arms in
injured.
Some of this bandage. It's going to be better than me putting probably 12 to 20 stitches in.
Just do whatever you need to.
Seems you've earned some more gold scars, Mom.
Okay. So we'll get the front first and then the back. If you could bear that. Do that just first.
We can bear it all.
Alright.
We will survive.
All seems to be more or less fine on the chest. The scale plate took most of the blast. The sides of their chest got caught up in a blast or two. So they got bombed by the rat thief.
It's always fucking explosive.
They are quite fun, in my opinion.
Till you're on the receiving end.
Alright.
Right, so tell us about your fish problem. What happened with all of you last night or today?
It's just been today, within the last few hours. I was leaving the tower, which we have wards around. And I thought I heard movement. I listened, I didn't hear anything, and I continued on my way to take one of the young camels out and train it.
Could someone come here and hold the bandage on Carrion for me?
Yes, I can.
And as I passed by the living quarters, I saw it up there on the roof watching me. I made it clear that I could see it, and I pulled my weapon. And I moved back, and it started to move towards me. I ran and it pursued. It chased me all the way across the caldera. I was able to loop around and make it back to the tower. At one point I did fire upon it. Then later I was crossing from the caravan and it jumped out at me from the reeds right next to the caravan there. It was right behind me. I fired arrows at it and ran, and then I ran into Theo. That's the last I've seen so far. However, we've noticed some piles of ash up near the workshop, which tells us that it likely came into contact with the wards there and got burned.
Their flesh is flimsy. Good that you escaped.
Alright, Carrion, this might sting a little. Might give you a little tingle.
We hope it does.
Was that burning not enough for you today, Carrion?
It is never enough.
I'll let Karen explain what fishy bullshit was going on at our place.
A visitor. Car's room. The only one it could access.
Sorry, say that again.
Right. We had a fishy visitor, yes. Found it in Car's room. Its hand was taken by Carcosa.
You said you took its hand?
No. The veil over Carcosa seemed to have warded it off.
I see. I don't know why I'm having such a hard time hearing Carrion.
Could you start tending to the burns while I get her wrapped up?
Yes, I can do that.
The Rat Thief is a character played by Kanas's player.
It is a they, though. I don't know that Carrion would really...
Sorry.
That is alright.
I will be the first to admit I've actually only spoken with Carrion 3 times. They and I are usually never awake at the same time.
It is alright. We will get to know each other better.
Yes, the one that Carrion chased that one day, exactly. Unless I'm wrong, but that should be who they're talking about.
Was there anything else, Carrion?
There's more, but not for now.
Alright, is that too tight?
A little bit more.
Carrion, this is not the time.
No, they're not the same character. Same player. You can play secondary characters if you get permission.
You're fine,
Still
Theo.
too loose.
Freak.
No, it is good now. We apologize. get into a lot of trouble, we do. Don't want it to tear off.
Well, I suppose what now?
I was waiting for the others to wake. Zavul has a plan, but you will have to hear it from him. Right now, he keeps watch over the workshop.
Did he get any rest last night?
I'm sure it's not great.
Of course not. Knowing him. But I do see that you have Theo and Xavier here as additions compared to yesterday.
Well, yes, Theo just happened to cross me right as I was being chased by the fish thing.
And then I ran down and told Maroon to make sure they weren't attacked as well. And then I went to go see Phi. Let's give he has seen anything. Or if it was just a one-off occurrence that both us and Aya was targeted.
He is aware that Lord Xander is missing, and very much the current theory is that he was taken by one of the demons.
Alright, Carrion. Did you suffer anything on your feet or your thighs, for that matter, legs in general? In this instance, I would need you to sit down, or try. If you need help, I can.
No, you got it. It is fine. We appreciate.
There are chairs. You are welcome to make use of them. You not have to lean against a pillar.
But we'll get blood all over it. We don't have the
It's a
control.
wooden chair.
It's stained.
The chair probably shrinks him. Let me make Carrion tiny. Very well, suit yourself.
If you won't carry and I will.
You can use one of the,
Far be it from us to deny the princely.
Not rushing, just simply trying to gauge what to do next, but you said Zavul needs to awaken before we can go over this plan.
He's the one who has the plan. and knows what we need to do. Yes.
Right.
We were hoping to make preparations today. And then we will need to wait for everyone to be awake for us to be able to make our move. We need the help that we can get.
If you don't know, that's fine, but this plan, it's supposed to be enacted tonight, or...
No, today we're hoping to make preparations.
Oh, apologies. I thought you meant you were making preparations before we approached. Apologies.
Yes, like I said, we must wait for people to be awake. I'm not the one who knows. I'm not the one who knows. Awkward.
Are you doing all right? You seem still exhausted, honestly.
I'm better than I was yesterday. I didn't sleep in a cloud of corruption, nor did I wake in one. Oh no.
Is that why?
What?
Is that why you looked that way?
I'm doing better now.
That is what matters.
I don't mean to switch off the fish talk. You spoke of a rat king.
Rat thief.
Rat King.
This, yet again, might just be because I've not been in the lands for 2 weeks. This is another first for me.
The rat thief was our house's problem. We had a bit of a falling out with one of our members, and they stole something of great value to myself and Carrion.
A rat.
And they made themselves known today. Loudly.
Explosively, one might say.
Yes. And I can't tell you how fucking done I am with explosives.
Does this mean you're going to have to repair Carcosa yet again?
No, thankfully the blast
She
is not
sounds like
that damaging.
she's cracking. Oh, that's good.
It would be a sore time for you to take another long nap.
Indeed.
Indeed.
It is Sully. It's Sully. Who else would it be?
The explosion was large enough to send myself and Carrion flying. And then we had to go and deal with our little rat thief. But it is no longer of a concern. We took care of it.
Fucking bats.
I'll get it. It's probably just someone complaining again.
People send you complaints.
Something like that.
And I start sending complaints.
Shut up, Ronan.
Fuck, it hurts to laugh.
We start leaving reviews instead.
So, other than fish, what is everyone else's plans for today? Or have you not done them yet?
What happened to the fish, by the way?
Sorry, repeat again. Two people at once. Apologies.
Yeah, go ahead, Xavier.
Did you happen to slay the fish?
No,
Monster thing.
it chased me. It is.
I'm talking to Ma and Carrion. Did they manage to defeat it, or is it still alive?
I believe Carrion took care of it after it was wounded.
Wait, the fish thing. You did attack it.
Well, Carrion is
Hey, Faust.
with it, but from what I can recall, it tried to breach Carcosa and lost its hand. And then I believe Carrion subdued it afterwards.
Great. That's good news.
Is it though?
No.
Truth be told, I don't know if I was chased by one fishman or two. We don't really have a way of knowing.
They tend to move in schools.
Oh, sure. So there's probably some fish fox back at my house then. Lovely.
Like I said, little lemon by the end of the day.
I'm going to ask a very morbid question. Do you think they'll taste good raw?
They're a bit slimy, so probably
It's a fish
not.
man, Ronan. I don't. Ugh.
No, don't weep
Really
for them. They
top
lost
or
their
bottom
humanity a
fish?
long time ago.
I was in the process of moving everything outside of our castle, at least of my stuff, into a campsite. And that's when the fish man decided to knock at our doors. It wasn't until I said something that he jumped down and ran off into the water.
Why are they visiting so many people?
Maybe spreading the word of their presence.
Or looking for something.
Or someone.
Alright. Dear Theo, you
Be
said
Ma's
it looks
blood.
like one of the creatures from that sunken laboratory.
Yes, it looked not similar to the creatures. Like, the creatures there were larger, more round. This was slim, but it still
was still
a fish
large.
nonetheless. Is it large?
Yes, and
So,
the color
part of the
was
early-
greenish blue, I suppose. Greenish yellow. Something like that.
I think I would have got a better look than I did. It was already down the hill by the time I saw it.
Hairless?
Yes.
So, a creature likely in the early stages still, well, mid-early stages of hybridization in which human characteristics have faded somewhat, aside from being bipedal and vaguely human-shaped with limb formation. So we can expect that they are amphibious. They have not fully lost the ability to breathe air. Not all of them do, but some of them do.
It definitely walked on two feet.
Was the ambulation still human-like, or did it seem difficult standing hunched and moving?
That last bit, its movement was not too unlike those giant gorillas in the jungle.
Alright, so starting to move out of the initial phase.
Well, it didn't attack me, Harris. It just chased me, and then it was gone. And then I was like, well, no one's around. And then I got jump scared by Ronan existing. Because I just heard a voice speaking. And it scared
If
me.
only they were cat people, then we could simply plant a bunch of lavender, lemon, and mint around.
No, that's how we catch mob.
Yeah, that's how we catch Renata.
Then we could capture them and give them to Renata to adopt out. You know, let them turn over a new leaf.
Meow.
I am curious about this, though. So maybe taking a trip back to that laboratory would be a task necessary.
Perhaps.
It'd certainly let you test out your weaponry and get familiar with how they move so that you know how to counter.
What is this laboratory?
Partially sunken in no man's land, so you're going to want some eel potions.
Yes, we are preparing such things, but I know Zavul has a plan, and he knows or has a very good idea of what we need to do. Shed. So we just need to wait for him.
Well, some, if they're up for the adventure, and not very bandaged and likely not needing to get water into their fresh wounds, can likely take a trip over to the sunken laboratory.
But we want to.
You're of no use to anyone.
No,
dead.
I'm not dragging your carcass back if you die.
We could drag our carcass back.
It's better for you two to rest for now.
Which is just another reason why it would be better to wait until tomorrow to enact Zavul's plan. Give time for wounds to seal over.
Let tonight be the prep,
Yes.
and tomorrow the execution.
If anyone gets upset, just say that I've adopted Theo into our merry band of anti-fish people. Can we be fishermen?
Anglers.
A merry band of anglers.
A merry band of anglers.
Does it have horses?
Oh my goodness. Tauntable, thank you for this sub.
Look at all the horses.
Alright, Theo, you wanna go check this thing out?
I will not be departing right now. I have to take care of beasts. I'll be back around after the storm, and that's when I expect others to start waking up, hopefully.
Right.
I should be heading home myself.
We will, reapproach you all after the storm then. We have some things we need to attend to.
Of course. And again,
Before you leave... go ahead, I apologize.
No, I'm just saying I don't know exactly when people will wake, but hopefully it will be sometime after the storm. That's when it's expected.
I'm sure I'm going to regret asking. I'm still confused on the rat thing.
The rat had significance. I do not wish to go into more details other than that. It was stolen from us from a former house member. And now they're dead. In the story. At least for now.
Did they have ties to the fish?
No. This was, just old problems.
I appreciate you cleaning up within your house.
Say again.
I appreciate you cleaning up within your house. It was a house problem. You took care of it. I appreciate it.
Very upset rat.
Indeed. I don't believe they would have caused anyone else problems other than myself and Carrion specifically.
He seems angry.
Rat.
He was very, very angry.
Well, it's kind of cute.
You know what? I regret asking. I already have a headache about rats now. I just want to deal with the fish first, and then I'll ask again.
Put rats away.
Alright. Well, we'll get out of
The question that I have now. Do you want me to inform Uncle of this matter, since he did
No.
attack the manor?
Please, no.
Alright.
I'm worried that that would cause Boomer to want to capture one of these things to experiment on.
I was thinking the same.
Ooh, the fish man? Or the rat? Yes, that's likely wise. Like I said, I have some things to attend to, and I will return after the storm.
Alright.
Keep an eye out for your uncle. Because if they are somehow driven by Lord Xander's memories and emotions, they might seem extra hostile towards your dear uncle. But I would also appreciate discretion.
Not to try and pull him this way. Or try to actually get him to experiment further on the...
That's why you're my favorite.
We need to
Always so clever.
What?
allow them when we
We
come.
were.
Your garden's on
Yes, we were when we were 10.
It's doing fine.
Lingering stench of burned fish. Oops. Nope. Did the fish start talking? we go. There. Okay. Yeah, isn't it cool? I had to take Rip down, but that's fine. I can always put him back up. Okay, let me show you guys this recording real quick. And you can watch me being cringy as I am. Give me a moment here. You see him up there on the roof? I don't know why my recording audio is so bad. I feel like it's worse than stream, but maybe it's not. And unlike Red Dead, it's so hard to look behind you when you're running. It's so much harder. There he is. He's up on the wall. He just dropped down behind something. It's a recording compression. It changes for the player. Oh, okay. Yeah, this is like Windows Media Player. Oh, was he right there? I didn't see that one that time. I think he's right here. I don't know, I can't tell. I had been intending on going through the caravan, but then I thought that wouldn't be very fair if I'm being actively chased to go through the caravan, so I didn't go through the caravan. But also, I was keenly aware that I have these camels following me, viciously flagging everywhere I go. Also, I don't want to get the camels killed. I like them. They're so cute. So many places to jump out from. If there were more than one, I know. Nervous laughter. Trying to figure out how to get back up to Emberfall with, because it's so much open space. think I heard a salamander hiss. Oh, there he is. Did you see that? He's right over there. There he is. He's running and he's gonna like jump and climb up into the charred grove. So I know he's over there. Oh man. That's the last I see of him for this encounter. I didn't have the opportunity to record the other brief one because, well, it wasn't like a situation where I saw him. He just jumped out at me. Oh, he's definitely laughing his butt off. Oh, I guarantee you. Especially the second one where I asked him after. I said, did I scream through the mic? And he said yes. I know, he's 100% laughing his butt off. Yeah, so that was